Imagine finding footsteps in the fresh snow leading directly from the dark woods to your back door, but there are no tracks leading back out. For the Gruber family in 1922, this wasn't a scary story. It was their terrifying reality. For days they felt eyes watching them from the shadows. They heard heavy pacing in the attic. They found strange newspapers and broken locks. Yet they stayed. This is the story of the Hinterkaifeck murders, the most chilling unsolved mystery in history. The Gruber family lived on a remote farm in Germany. Andreas, the father, was a cold man. One morning he told his neighbors about the footsteps and a missing set of keys. He even found a strange newspaper on his porch that nobody in the house had bought. He was spooked, but he refused to ask for help. What he didn't know was that the killer was already inside, living in the cold, dark attic, watching the family's every move, eating their food, and waiting for the perfect moment. On the night of March 31st, the nightmare began. One by one, the family members were lured out to the barn. We don't know how, but they went. Andreas, his wife Cecilia, their daughter Victoria, and even little 7-year-old Cecilia. In the pitch-black barn, they were met with a heavy pickaxe. The killer struck with brutal precision. Even the new maid who had arrived at the farm just 2 hours earlier to replace the previous one who fled in terror was murdered in her bed. But the most horrifying detail isn't the murders themselves, it's what happened after. For the next 4 days, the farm appeared normal. Neighbors saw smoke rising from the chimney. The cattle were fed. Someone was cooking meals in the kitchen and sleeping in the beds. The killer stayed in the house with the 6 corpses for nearly a week. He lived their life using their resources while they lay cold in the barn. He wasn't just a killer. He was a ghost inhabiting their existence. When the bodies were finally discovered, the police were baffled. Over 100 suspects were questioned, but no one was ever charged. The pickaxe was found hidden in the attic floorboards. The autopsy revealed that the young girl, Cecilia, survived for hours after the attack, pulling out tufts of her own hair in terror before she died. The farm was eventually demolished, but the mystery remains. Who was the man in the attic? And why did he stay after the blood was spilled? Hinterkaifeck remains the most haunting unsolved case in German history. A story of a predator who lived among his victims before and after their deaths. Now I have to ask you, if you found footprints leading to your home tonight, would you lock every door and stay inside, or would you run as far away as possible? Let me know your theory in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into history's darkest mysteries.